welcome to Nuclear Throne. As you might know, this is the main thing I've been posting recently. You guys have been seeming to like it, so I figured I would do something a bit more unique, something more akin to a longer play thing, but I still wanted to keep it a bit different in the style of trying to do a bit more unique content. So I figured I'd show you my favorite way to play the game, which is really stupid. And that's something I like to call bullet strat. You just only go bullet weapons on steroids. That's it. That's the whole idea, and it's really dumb. But it's also really fun, so I don't really know what to say. Basically, steroids has the highest natural DPS in the game, so I just figure, you know what, bullet weapons have high DPS as well. I want to make recycle glands half decent, so we're going to try and do that. I already have the golden machine gun. Don't need it. You can just play with the normal revolver as well. But yeah, I think that's going to be good. I don't know if there's any specific crown to take. I mean, if I was just going to go with only starting weapons, I'd just go Crown of Guns or Crown of Love, I guess. But what I'm going to do Crown of Haste. Because what I'm going to be doing is basically just running in face first to every enemy I see and try and gunning them down before they kill me. It doesn't really work, but when it does, Crown of Haste is going to make it even better. Of course, that means drops are going to go way faster, but you know what? We're not going to let that be a problem. So you know what? I got the skin on, got the golden gun, got the crown. Let's just go for it. And basically, the only unique thing about this is that it's exactly what it sounds like. Only bullet weapons. You're going to get mutations that kind of work with it. So stuff like recycle glands, steroids, ultra mutation works, back muscle for extra ammo, because that's all it is. You're going to have insanely high DPS. So anything to increase that DPS or increase your ammo capacity, because you're going to chew through ammo if you don't find a way to kind of make up for it. Because that's always bullet weapons' biggest problem, is that they just absolutely go through ammo so quick. I mean, some of the weapons are like the highest DPS in the game, but it doesn't matter, because you're just going to run out of ammo instantly. So, I mean, that's just it. SMG would be really good, but Steroid's natural slight inaccuracy makes it completely worthless, and that's why we're also going to be trying to go Eagle Eyes if we can find it. Big problem with this strategy is it's super inconsistent. You're not always going to get the mutations you need. Like, see here, none of these are really that good. Trigger Fingers is useless because bullet weapons already have super low reload times. Gamma Guts just isn't great. I should really make a video on it at some point, because it's super weird and somehow one of the most complex mutations in the game. Laser Brain, we're not using energy weapons, so I guess we'll go Bloodlust. And Bloodlust is never a bad option, but it's just not what we need, you know? We want damage, we want ammo preservation. I'm trying to talk game at the same time. It's not going very well. Ta-da. So the pop rifle is a decent weapon. I wouldn't say it's good, but the issue with it, for me, is that it doesn't work with recycle glands. Along with the pop gun, the pop weapons do not work with recycle glands. They do work with shotgun shoulders, though, because they're not technically a bullet. They're a bullet weapon, but they don't fire bullets. I don't understand it. But there it is. Throwing butt. Normally pretty bad on the steroids, in my opinion. But here it's going to be good since we're constantly holding down M1 and M2. Here, oh man, I don't know. None of these are great. Open Mind is bad. Hammerhead is mediocre. Boiling Veins is decent, but not super useful. Euphoria is fine. You know what? Let's do Euphoria. Let's have a bit of fun with it. Because, I don't know. I've been liking Euphoria more and more the more I take it. It's kind of been fun. I don't really know if it's good. I think it's not great, but it's kind of funny. So, you know what? It's funny. That's all I can say. But we still have yet to get anything super good. We did get the Throne Butt, which is nice, but other than that, we don't really have much. But hopefully we get something later on, and if not, I can always just record something else. Oh, the shovel. I can't take that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, shovel is such a good weapon, but unfortunately, we're not doing that, so doesn't matter. I'm not allowing myself to take anything that's not a bullet weapon. or my own insanity, I guess. I don't really know. Now what? Oh, Jesus Christ! I didn't even see him. What makes double weapons viable on steroids is that you can actually use both of them at the same time, so you're not wasting it, you know, a slot like you would with most characters. But also because you're only going to be picking up, like, pickups, like, from enemies are primarily going to be bullet ammo, because, see, like, right there, it's mostly going to be bullet ammo because you have 2 bullet weapons, and it would work the same with most characters, but Steroids is one of the only ones that actually make use of it. Rhino skin is always good. Still not getting the mutations we need. That's hopefully not too bad. I'm still running on pretty not great weapons too. I've had to go like all the way to the throne with just golden machine gun revolver before, and it's fine. It's totally doable, but like, it's not fun. Like, it's a lot more fun to like charge at everything with like miniguns and stuff, but like, you can do it like this. I just hope we get something, because I'm actually recording for once, and this time it actually matters. Ow. Just playing way too aggressively, because I tend to get bored just standing by and being patient, which is how you normally do well. Like, if you want to make it far, just be— oh, another shovel. Normally, if you want to do well in Nuclear Throne, you want to stand back, abuse cover like this, be patient, just take it slow. And I absolutely hate that. That's why I've never made it like ridiculously far like a lot of people, despite having, you know, almost 300 hours in this game. I've never made it— when is the furthest I've made it? I think Loop 2, 3, 1, I think. I think that's the furthest I've ever made it. Which is really good, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't know. I want to have like a day where I just really try to get as far as I can. And just see if I can— so that was a mess. See if I can get a little bit further. And maybe just really push to see how far I can get. But for now, we're just doing dumb stuff with this. Ooh, so Strong Spirit is the best— no. Excuse me. Strong Spirit is the second best mutation in the game, but we're not taking it. We're not here to win. We're not here to make it to loop 87. We're here to have fun, and we're gonna pick Eagle Eyes. Because you know what? This is just a lot of dumb. But that's okay, because it's for content. Grenade rifle. No, grenade shotgun. Excellent weapon. Not picking it up. Because you know why? It's not a bullet whip. Oh yeah. And so you can see the DPS on this is actually fairly good. Because bullet weapons are pretty good single target DPS. Once we get to the loop levels, because I do plan on making it to the loop levels, that's when things are going to get a little bit more difficult. But hopefully we'll have some better guns by then, and maybe some half-decent mutations. Hopefully. With my luck, probably not. But you know what? That is okay. Because it's all for the content. Not sure. Wow, I actually got hit by that. That was so stupid. Hopefully I stay motivated enough to actually, like, edit this decently. Ooh, I like that. Heavy machine gun. Yes. Very, very, very good. Oh, that just made everything so much easier. Anyways. What was I saying? Oh yeah, hopefully I keep a bit of the motivation and like actually edit this, because I've been meaning to put something out for a long time. You know, I wanted to make a character tier list. I just have been being kind of burnt out with this game. You know, I've been trying to grind all of the crowns, get 100%. Yes! Oh, that's what we want. I can't believe I'm so excited over Recycle Gland. Yes! One of the worst mutations in the game. But not when you're doing this. That's kind of why I like this so much, because it makes Recycle Glands useful. Anyways, yeah, hopefully I can kind of try and make more content, and I do want to make content on other videos. Nuclear Throne is just what's performed the best so far, so, like, obviously it's hard not to want to make videos for this. Then, after all, I love this game, you know, it's one of my— I think it's my second most played Steam game. used to be my most played by a while, and then I got addicted to Dead by Daylight, which was interesting. Oh, God. Also, my S key is kind of broken and doesn't always work, so that's a little terrifying. But, yeah, I want to make more... Okay, wow. So we have a good run, actually. Okay, wow. There's still some things I'd like to get. You know, Scare Your Face is good, Strong Spirit's always good, Back Muscle is good with this. Rabbit Paw... Lucky Shot becomes pretty good. But honestly, with what I've already got, like, this could probably go pretty damn far. Ow, I actually got hit by that. Alright. Give me that! Okay. Anyways, part of what makes the Crown of Haste not terrible, if you're gonna be playing like an idiot like this, is that it makes health packs, the little health kits that drop from enemies, it turns them from +2 to +3, which is actually really... Oh my god. Of course it's a limit. Well, now I have a reason to show you. But yeah, it increases health kit healing by 50%. I don't know if it's ammo as well. I would think it is. What is that? Heavy Slugger. I don't need that. And by the way, this level specifically, and as well as 7 too. Okay, that was terrifying. This level is one of... That was spectacularly dumb. Wow. I have no words. Well, okay, well clearly I do have words. That was dumb. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna try that again. We're gonna do that again. We're gonna get all the good mutations. All the good See, that's the problem with this, is that you have to contend with your own, like, stupidity while doing this. Not saying you're stupid if you do this, but, I mean, if you find any interest in playing like this, then you're probably the same kind of ADHD person that I am. Alright, that's a really good start. Because, like, it's a lot more fun to, like, run in, try and gun everything down, and just win by pure DPS, rather than playing slow and methodical and, like, outmaneuvering everything, which can be fun. But, like, sometimes you just want to turn your brain off and just hold mouse 1 and mouse 2 for a while. Because believe me, it's therapeutic when you've played dozens of runs that all die at the IDBD captain or headquarters, because that is my reality right now. I'm pretty close, actually, to getting all the achievements. All I have left, I think, is like 3 crowns on Fish, 2 crowns on Rogue, and then 4 on Horror and Rebel. And that's it. That's all I have left, which is insane. Because, I mean, there was a time when I thought, like, oh, there's no way I'm going to get all of these. Because there's, God, so many. But, yeah, I just figured, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. And clearly it paid off, because I'm pretty damn near done now. Also, the IDPD captain fight helps a lot, because normally what you have to do for the loop crowns, so like Crown of Blood, Crown of Death, all of those ones, you can only unlock them in the crown vaults after you already beat the throne and you start looping. And normally what you'd have to do is you have to go all the way and beat the throne again, and essentially double loop for every single character 6 times with the different crowns, some of which are awful. Or you can just go through to the crown vault on 1-2, get the crown, get to 1-3, go into a van, go through the headquarters, and that's it. You don't have to go through the junkyard, crystal caves, the labs, any of that. You can just kind of go to the headquarters and call it a day, which is makes this so much easier. And that is the only reason I have been able to stay sane while doing it. Or as sane as, you know, someone could be while grinding all achievements in this game, because God, it is stressful. Anyways, bullet strat. As far as, like, guide to playing this, I don't really know what to say, other than just, like, practice your aim maybe? I don't know. I feel like if you've played this game enough to get bored of it, your aim's probably pretty good by now. Wow, these are good mutations. Okay. This is already way better than the first run. I mean, ignoring the guns, because the guns were insane, but... maybe just, like, prioritize certain targets over others, like... Crows are always going to be more dangerous than bandits. The ninjas are going to be even more dangerous. And just kind of be mindful of where you're standing, because, like, you saw in the last run, I literally just walked into the bullet. So I really deserve that, I'm not even going to lie. And if you have to play a bit slower and patient, do so. That's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I just, you know, choose the path of the dumbass, I guess. I don't really know what to say. Also, not making a video while you're doing it, that would help so you can actually, like, focus. That would probably be a good idea, too. Also, be lucky. Just be lucky. That helps a lot. Other than that, though, I mean, just basic experience stuff. Just, like, knowing vaguely how much it's going to take to kill something. You know, the way certain AIs act. Like, yeah, that's always going to be helpful. Oh, wow. Do we even need this? Eh, why not? It's funny. Because at this point, I feel like I can just hold mouse 1 and mouse 2 forever. And not even have to get damage increasing stuff. What is wrong with my head? Because, like, it doesn't matter if you're not doing any damage. With infinite ammo, you're gonna kill stuff eventually. And that's kind of a big reason for that strategy, is because I always loved weapons like the double minigun, hyper rifle, because they feel so fun to use. You know, super fast firing, high DPS. But they just run out of ammo disgustingly quickly. But not when you have the best mutations in the game. Yeah, there's not much I could have gotten else that would have been better. Maybe picking Stress instead of Thrown Butt just for a bit more DPS. I don't really know. But Scary Face is always just so good because lower enemy HP means less bullets you need to use. So technically, it's also an ammo mutation. Huh. I am addicted to ammo mutation. See, Popgun would be really good here, except it doesn't work with recycle glands. And that's most of our ammo regeneration right there. Another big tip for this, and I think nuclear thrown in general, is just don't walk into open areas. Try and take on as few characters, as few enemies as possible at a time. Because that way, it's a lot easier to win a bunch of one-on-one fights than, like, a 50-on-1 when you just walk into an open area. That's kind of why Hammerhead is kind of good, is because when you get stuck in one of those positions, like you spawn somewhere terrible, or you just kind of misposition a little bit and end up somewhere you don't want to be, that's what Hammerhead's good for. You can just kind of walk into a wall and give yourself a safe space. Because positioning is so important in this game. It's everything, and I would assume that's... I did not want to open this. I would assume that's the case for most roguelikes. I've never played another roguelike. Roguelike? Light? I don't actually know what the difference is. I think one, it's like you completely restart. The other is like a soft restart, so you don't actually restart. You keep some of your stuff. I don't know. I'm just rambling. But who cares? It's funny. It's content. I am just a clown on the internet for people to laugh at. And that is more than okay with me. Because I'm just here to make content that some people might enjoy, even if it's like 10 people, which usually my long-form content tends to get. Except for the tier list video, that did incredibly well, so thanks a ton for that. Am I on 5.3? I am. Ah! Yeah, usually what I like to do on 5.3 is just basically force it into a situation where I have Lil 100 cornered like this, and so that way I can like DPS him down safely without having to worry about other enemies too. Because he spawns after a certain amount of time, no matter where you are. If you're already in a fight with several enemies, he'll spawn. If you're standing in the middle of nowhere, just waiting for him to spawn, he will. So that's, if you have a... Ah! Alright, so I almost died. So anyways, if you struggle with the little hunter fight, that's a huge tip. Oh my god. Hey, 6 HP. Crown of Haste. It's not that bad. I mean, it's pretty bad, don't get me wrong, but it's not that bad. But as far as... Where was I going with this? What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, Lil Hunter. What else is a good way to help against him? Burst damage. Finally something better. Burst damage, so, I mean, explosive weapons. YV's Pop-Pop's really good against him, because you don't want to stay in his line of sight for too long, because his DPS is absolutely insane. So that's why you saw me kind of ducking away when he could... Oh... These are my two favorite mutations, and neither are useful. Neither is Shotgun Shoulders, meaning we're taking Sharp Teeth. Maybe I'll see if it's actually good or not. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it's still total trash, because it requires you to take damage, which ideally you're not doing ever. Like in terms of theoretic maximums, like what, when you use a mutation to its fullest, what's going to be the strongest? Sharp Teeth is never an option because it's not something you can always use. You know, it's the same reason for Hammerhead. It's not an infinite resource. So that's why I tend to steer away from them. I mean, yeah, you can regen your health and whatnot, but I don't know. Especially for such an underwhelming effect. Like, if I got hit by the last of those freaks there, I would have applied it to one freak. That's it. The best case scenario I can think to use Sharp Teeth is to play Rebel on loop, damage yourself, damage the entire screen, I guess. And that's still kind of garbage. Why would you take that instead of something like Sharp Teeth? Or even something decent like Lucky Shot? These levels annoy me. You have to go so slow. But we don't want a repeat of last time, so I guess I'll play smart, not run into the balls. Also, these guys, you can interrupt their teleport if you shoot them. You might already know that, but if not, now you know that. See, like that. He didn't teleport. Also, radiation dogs. Don't go near them. Just don't. Hide around corners. Advanced trick, something that's pretty hard to pull off, but not even very worth it. If you have a heavy-hitting melee weapon, so if you think a shovel, sledgehammer, lightning hammer, if you hit it, time it just right, so you hit them while they're jumping at you, the melee hitbox hits them multiple times. So instead of taking like 6 or 7 shovel swings, you can kill them in 2. Which isn't very useful, since you probably shouldn't be killing them with melee anyways. Ooh, shortcut. Because if you have enough ammo, just be far away, slowly gun them down. Don't be like me. I run in and try and melee everything, and that's 90% of the time how I lose my runs. Rhino skin is really good. And here we are, the throne fight. This is easy. You just hold mouse 1 and 2 on the generators, then on the throne. Yeah. It is going to be a little trickier because I don't have a melee weapon. Just taking any melee weapon makes this fight 10 times easier. Because when you're getting swarmed by projectiles, you just hit them. And suddenly, they're not there anymore. That's why melee weapons are so good in general. Also, you can bait out the laser attack by standing in the middle, which is the throne's least dangerous attack, because you just go away. Try and dodge that. Just be aware of where the little balls are going to explode. 90% of the time, it's not the big ball that's going to kill you, it's those. So just be patient, try and dodge them a bit. Why is this turning? My headset's dying. That's annoying. I wonder if that came over the... I wonder if you could hear that. Probably not. I wouldn't think so. I hope not. Who cares? Oh, come on. Yay. Plugged in. I'm gonna get some water. If you haven't drank water today, just pause the video, do that. I'm not waiting for you. I'm not that nice. I mean, I am pretty nice. But, like, I got things to shoot and balls to dodge. Take a shot every time I say balls. You'll probably drink a mediocre amount, because I really haven't said it that much. Yeah. Also, this is why this fight is kind of easy with these, especially with, like, bullet weapons. You don't even have to be anywhere near it. You can just hold mouse 1 and 2 in the general vicinity, and then just focus on dodging, and that's so much easier. That's what makes these fights really easy. They're massive targets that you can just focus on dodge. Focus on dodge. Granted, I haven't... Oh, hey, sharp teeth value. Granted, I have been playing this game for literal years, like, nearly since it came out, I've been playing it off and on. And I'm still not nearly as good as a lot of people, but, you know, I know a good amount. We're just gonna ignore the fact that I have 4 health left. And, yeah, again, this fight would be a lot easier if I had a melee weapon, but I don't. Also, be very careful of that explosion. The hitbox is way bigger than you think it is. Anyways, ta-da! Loot time. How does the gameplay anyways, just I was saying, hey, how does the gameplay change? It really doesn't. Yeah, that was so much worse. So much worse. I hate the big fly things and the police. Worry about them. Wait, I didn't even lose Strong Spirit? Wow. I'm pretty damn good at this. No. I am shocked, honestly. I totally thought I did. Yeah, when you're playing like this, you can... Ooh. I like that. When you're playing like this, you can kind of just aim in the general vicinity of stuff. And you have so much ammo regen, you can kind of just do that. Hey, look, I'm still almost max ammo. I didn't get back muscle, which is okay. And then we're going to take ambidextrous every time. Like, even, like, I don't know if I've ever taken get loaded. Ammo chests contain all ammo types. That's literally pointless. Ammo chests already contain bullets, because we only have bullet weapons. Ambidextrous is nice. Say we find a chest with double minigun in it. Boom. Now we have 2 double miniguns. That's how I got double minigun on that one video I made a long time ago that people actually watch now. Anyways, that doesn't matter. You don't care. You just want to... That was a lot of explosions. You just want to watch me shoot stuff. So you know what? Shoot stuff I will. This is when Crown of Haste starts to become less good. Because we have to waste a lot more ammo. That is a dude. My friend is DMing me. Shout out to Borse. You're interrupting my gaming. No. So, you know what? I'm sick of Crown of Haste. We're gonna change it. This may be a good idea. But it may not be a good idea because I kind of want to take Crown of Blood. In fact, I'm almost sure it's a bad idea. But we also have so much ammo regen, it might be okay. And it would be funny. So obviously we're gonna take it. Because funny. This is a good spawn right here. Because we can slowly work our way through the level. Shoot stuff down. Take our time with everything. Sharp Teeth, best mutation in the game? No. It's not. You can see how few things I actually killed with it. Anyways. Ooh, golden assault rifle. Nah. I actually like the machine gun a lot more than the assault rifle because it's consistent and doesn't waste ammo. For whatever reason, I am just a fiend about ammo in this game. And so I just do everything in my power to never run out of ammo. When in reality, it's not that big a deal. Uh-oh. 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 Good spawn is suddenly not great. Ah! Oh! Is this where it ends? Give me health! Oh, hey, health. Yeah, you gotta be really careful about anything with a shield. One of my first permanent videos on this channel is me getting so close to the unstoppable achievement, which is to reach Ultra Mutation as Skeleton, and then dying to a reflected Super Plasma Cannon hit, and just being very, very upset about it, which I feel is pretty understandable. Also, I don't want to hear it like, oh, Sharp Teeth is getting so much value, you're proccing it so much. Shut up. Shut up. Anything would be better. Almost anything would be better than this. It's not. I mean, it's doing something, but every mutation is supposed to. Anyways, Loop Sewers. Not that bad. Just... I want to run out so bad, but I know I can't. As the famous Chubby Emu once said, don't greed for drops. Yes! That guy, the science guy, like, oh, scientists spilled 2 drops of mercury on her hand. This is how she died, like, a week later. That guy used to make nuclear throne videos! Ah! I wonder if he still... Oh, I didn't even see that. I wonder if he still has them on his channel. I guess I could check. What? That was 2 full games? Hopefully I'll edit them down so they're not super long. But yeah, that was really fun. I haven't played Bullet Strat Steroids in a long time, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like, that's my favorite way to play Nuclear Throne right now, and hopefully you guys like watching it. And if you have ideas for other things you want to see, like, please let me know. I want to make more dedicated videos, just more consistently. Like, I have tons of ideas for challenge videos. Shout out to Chicken. You might see why if this screenshot, maybe it's foreshadowing, maybe it's a hint. Probably not. But I do have challenge ideas for this game because I'm so bored of just grinding Crown. That's not what I wanted to do. No, 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 no. Because all I have left, 4 there, 2 there, 4 there, 3 there. That's it, and I'm done. And then, why am I using A-Skin? And then I can go back to playing the game however I want. So that's why I wanted to make videos like this, so that way I can just kind of turn my brain off, stop worrying about challenges, and just do that. So shout out to Chicken. Might see that soon if I find motivation for it, but anyways, if you're still watching this, holy shit, thank you. That's so nice to actually have a viewer all the way through, and that means so much. And hopefully you enjoyed it. Like, this has been super fun to make, and like, I just hope you guys resonate with it as well, and I'll end up making more if you do. So, where am I going with this? Oh yeah, you want to have a new way, fun way to play the game, just turn your brain off, do this. It's funny, and I like it. So maybe you'll like it too, I don't know. This game has kind of wore me down. Shout out to Chicken. Shout out to tier lists. I'm still trying to make character tier list. I already pretty much know where everyone's gonna go, except for like 1 or 2 characters. I just gotta actually make it. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if so, maybe I'll see you again soon.